That'll do. That was a good bit of fun. Shut up! Fun times. Hold on. Hello! Hello, thanks for coming. I'll need to put the tunes on. And I've got a really red face. Why is that? Good question. I asked for some reason. Right, hopefully I've just got one of the audio track there. The backing tracks. I've made the mistake of duplicating it before. Hopefully that's not what's happening. Right, and I've lost the chat, but it's alright. I know how to get that back up. Hello! Thanks for coming. Look, everybody's in. Loads of people in. Hello, thanks for coming. I had 2 weeks off. 2 weeks off, and we're all there. Oh, Landon Bailey in the house. Weclome, how you doing, mate? Thanks for showing up. How you doing there? How's it all going? Right, let's come and say hello to everybody that's arrived. Have I got the live chat up? Yes, I do. Okay. 5 more dots and the thumbnail would look like a P90 Robbie F. Yes, my image was corrupted because it was last week on the live stream that was supposed to happen that my broadband went off. It was my own fault. It's a long story for another time. Or no time. Never a time will I tell that story. Anyway. Is it fixed now? Yeah, oh, that was me talking to myself there. Yes, it's fixed. I'll update the thumbnail. Good. Old Man Zen's in the house. Robbie F. Bumcrack Watch Code. Johnny 3 Bar. Francis Chambers. Hello. Thanks for coming, y'all. Al Lindsay, how you doing, mate? Apologies, can't hang about tonight as I'm stuck in sound check. Priorities, mate. I don't know what to tell you. Thanks for coming. David's in. Hello, David. How you doing? Anton's in. We said Francis Chambers, but hello again. Peter Collins. Hello, mate. Richard Sheehan. Jed Ellis, how we doing, mate? IMA640, thank you for coming. Greg H is here as well, hello. Dinger63, Faye Dundee, hello. Steve Gunner, alright, mate. Jojo Fryer Rocks in the house, hello. Have I missed anybody? Zach84 is here. Budget Pedal Chap, BPC, how you doing, mate? Get some beans. That's the plan. There we go. There we go. Bob Blake's here, and awesome. Awesome stuff, and we're graced with the presence of the awesome Landon Bailey. Great stuff, mate. Loving your new Ramble series, by the way. Did you say new? What? You did it about a month now or something? Love the Rambles. Landon Rambles, legendary. Love them. I was almost going to try and jump into one there, but decided not to. Right, okay. I've got a list, and I'm going to calm myself down a bit because what I usually do in the live streams is it's 1 hour, and I try to fit so much in. Not like it's amazing value or anything like that. But I mean, I do try and fit a lot in the hour, and I always end up talking too fast, getting too excited because I want to talk to everybody and all that stuff. Speaking of which, Derek Johnson, how you doing, mate? Thanks for coming. And Pablo Hank is in as well. Awesome. And Jed Ellis's bass player wife says hello too. Hello to you, Weclome. So yeah, I've got a list, and there's no end time on tonight's stream. We're just going to go until it's done, right? So if you've got stuff to do, do that. I'll be better than this. Anyway, right, so if you're watching on catch up, hello to John Robson. If you're watching on catch up, I heard that you like to watch on a Friday. I heard from you, but thanks. Hope you're having a good one, mate, enjoying your brekkie or whatever you're up to. So yeah, what else did I want to talk about? So I'll tell you all the listicles of things that I was hoping to cover today. So hello, if we've got any new subs that have arrived, by the way, since I did China video there last week, and it's the best performing video on the channel ever. Total throwaway video. I've no idea how it happened, but it did. And there you go, craziness. 70k subs or 70k views, which is like this is the most I've ever had. Mental. And a load of new subs come from it as well. So if there's any new subscribers here, hello, welcome to the channel. Check out some other stuff. It's not all China stuff. It's a lot of Strat stuff and Starcaster stuff and moaning about string trees. That's basically what happens. Right. So that's that. What else? That was the China vid. Also want to talk about Giacomo Turra and the Danny Sapko thing. And I'm actually looking on my screen here. Wait, can you see this? Can you see this? Right in the corner here. Wait a minute, there we go. Yeah, I've just noticed Jack Gardner's put up a vid as well. I'm dying to watch that as soon as I get off of this. See what all that's about. That's been quite interesting. So I want to talk a little bit about that. I wasn't wanting to be one of the guys that went and said my piece on it, but I've been following it and I've found it quite interesting, to say the least. Backs closed down. Obviously I missed you last week, so we're a week late on a week late on news. GAC has closed down. I wrote Tarrifs in there, but you know what? I don't have a clue about it, so I'm just going to leave it. I know it's not great for a lot of people, and the future looks ominous, to say the least. So, but I mean, my take on it is that I'm pretty sure at this point in time we're all powerless to do anything about anything, so it's just one of these wait and see kind of things, eh? Yeah, that's basically it for me on Tarrifs. That's all I know about it. So another thing I was wanting to do, community hangout. I wanted to ask about what's going on, what I'm going to do with this channel. What we're doing. I mean, I want to figure out how I can sort of monetize it somehow. Get some ideas from you guys about Patreons, memberships, and all that kind of stuff. So I want to see what your expectations are, or if you subscribe to any other channels via Patreon or memberships, and what you get from it, what you expect, what you do, what you don't, all that stuff. Yeah, and that's about it really, yeah. And I've just noticed Milehouse has turned up in the chat as well. How you doing, Milehouse? Great to see you. And this gives me a chance to plug what's going on tomorrow. So, if you're not familiar with Milehouse Studio, oh, jeezy peeps, search for Tone, just banging in there with the super chat. Thank you so much, mate, you absolute legend. Sorry for being late. Late tax, plus 20% for the T word. You're absolutely, thank you so much, mate. Hugely appreciated. You're a legend. Thank you so much, mate. It's just funny timing that was talking about monetization, and boom, in there with some monetizations. Awesome, but it's not what I'm not like out looking for that kind of thing. I'm just looking for ideas, but thank you so much, Searching for Tone. And of course, check out the channel, Searching for Tone. Everybody's got their own style and way of doing things, so we'll mention Searching for Tone in a bit as well. I am going fast. I know, I'm sorry, I'm getting excited. I need to go back. I was talking about Milehouse. Hello, Paul. How you doing, mate? Thanks for coming. This week's video. So yeah, first and foremost, Milehouse Studios. Check out the channel, right? Wait a minute. Can I do this here? Let's check it out. Let's do it right here. Let's do this. I'm not doing polls and stuff, so I can... There he is. There's his wee coupon. So I should be able to do that. There we go. Milehouse Studios. This guy here, the bad boy guitar builder. That's what I like to call him. I don't know if he likes that, but yeah, awesome channel. It's my favourite channel. Watch it all the time. Never miss an upload. These days, I've still not caught up on the entire back catalogue. Something I'm going to have to do. But yeah, loving the Milehouse Studio. So check him out. Subscribe to the channel. You will not regret it. And what's happening is, he's a guitar builder, luthier, entertainer. He sent me his #1 guitar that he built a few weeks ago, and I did a review on it. So that is going to be out on Friday, and then on Monday we've got a chat recorded that I've done with Paul, Milehouse Studios, and we're talking about the guitar and some other stuff. So it would be great to see you Friday, Monday if you can make it, and I'm going to make Monday a premiere as well. So hopefully Paul will come along in the chat like he is right now, and will chat with us. That's what's happening this week. Right, let's catch up on some chatness. I need a drink. Excuse me. Oh, and Jojo Fry's unboxing was excellent, says IMA640. Totally agreed. Great job, Jojo. Well done. Dave Snack Stevens is late, but that's alright. Nothing wrong with that. Blur, you stopped watching Sapko a while back after seeing him laughing at someone getting hurt in a video. Went too far for me. Yeah, I mean, so my knowledge of Sapko is bass, which I'm probably not saying correctly, but I just thought he was the shorts guy that did bass and had a laugh. But I didn't realise he's a great player as well. Great player, and this video he's did on, I want to call him Giacomo or something like that. I thought when he was calling him Giacomo it was a laugh, but I seen Andy Ferris, Guitar Geek, also called him Giacomo. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it or not, but yeah, I think the video he did on it was excellent. But I think the hate went too far, in my opinion. It's just an avalanche. It's too much. It's too much for one person. Although I don't condone anything he's done. But we'll get into that later. Where are we at? Blur, stop watching. Milehouse. You actually can't make love without Danny Sapko talking softly in the background. There you go. Is that what he's into? Both you guys. Yeah, it was great. He does have a nice northern accent. Yes, he does. Greg H, standing in the shadows. Milehouse, yes, there you go. So he's up there. BPC, it's about time to take that World of Tanks sponsor segment, our chap. Is that one of the game things? Speaking of sponsors, we'll get to that. I've got a sponsor for this week, as I like to do sometimes. Little bogus sponsors, a bit of fun. This is amazing. We're keeping up with the chat. Derek Johnson saying to Jojo, you've had your eye on the Jet JT600 for a few months now. It looks lush. Will be your 5th Jet guitar. I hear you, mate. I'm on 6. Although, 2 of my Jets aren't Jets. And let's talk about that, actually. No, I'll come back to that in a minute, right? And that's one of them there. And that's the other one there. And it's related to Bach's music that we're talking about in a minute. Okay, where did we get to? We'll catch up. Who's Milehouse, says Searching for Tone. He knows. He knows. Dougie Trevor, how you doing, mate? Milehouse is so funny. Surprised he's no swearing yet. He's on his best behaviour sometimes around these parts. Great Milehouse vid this week on a budget acoustic guitar. Yes, I've seen that. It was excellent. Nice you changing up a bit. Like it. Danny Oberthier, hope I pronounced that correctly, mate. You bought a new Jet GS400 in Mexico for $200. Best $200 I've spent on a guitar. Thanks for turning me on a Jet. Nice one, mate. I'm glad you like it. Although, I got a comment, a couple of comments this week from the same guy in 2 videos. He says, don't listen to this guy because I'm paid by Jet and it's all lies. Jet guitars are the worst ever. So there you go. That was interesting. And Milehouse has confirmed he'll be there for the Monday chat premiere. Awesome, mate. Thank you so much for everything, for sending the guitar and the lot. You're an absolute legend. Derek Johnson, Milehouse is epic. Can't watch him with the children though. Yeah, I can hear that. Sapko is a great player. Don't want to on him really. Yeah, I get you, mate. No worries. Steve Razor, hello, mate. Thanks for coming. Johnny 3bar said hello. Jojo trying to make my mind up between the JT600 or the new JT Elite in gold. You're only buying one guitar this year. Decisions. Oh man Zen, planted myself in the chat early so I wouldn't be late. What's 15 minutes between friends? Hey, has it been 15 minutes already? That was quick. Goes quick here, doesn't it? Take a tank museum sponsor instead. I'm lost with this. I've missed something in the YouTube sphere, I think. Milehouse's commentary is legendary. Agreed. Search for Tone. I thought when I asked Milehouse, he was going to say, go ask your mother. She knows. Oh dear. Oh, still want to be a rock stars in the house. How you doing, mate? You're so clueless. What is going on here? What is going on, mate, is I'm going to make you a moderator. Because when you've got guitar channels, I make you a mod. And if anybody you've missed who has a guitar channel, let me know and we'll make you a mod and you can put your links into your channel. And I Still Want to Be a Rockstar has an awesome channel. I got put onto him by Searching for Tone, who's in the chat. See, this is the community. This is how it works. And I'm so glad I got put onto his channel because I'm really loving it. So I Still Want to Be a Rockstar. I would recommend watching his intro video, the first video, so you can see what it's all about. And you could totally binge all his stuff because you get to see the journey. And I love it. He's actually taken steps. He's taken action. I like a man of action. Good on you, mate. And he's taking us along for the ride. Where are we at? Malachi's in. How you doing, mate? Thanks for coming. All good. Dougie Drever. It's pronounced Drever, like beaver. Dougie Drever. I will try my best to remember, mate. Thank you so much for clarifying. There we are. Bloor, you want to try a Jet so bad. I have no space for it though. Yeah, that's the thing. They do a 3/4 size, if that helps. Len73, hello. Would you take a punt on a Harley Benton DIY kit? Nah. I'd need to have like totally run out of ideas and have no videos left because that would keep me busy for a long time. This one here is one of the ones I was want to talk about, the Fazleys. That was a refinish. Sorry, I'm almost caught up. Let's get in here. Budget pedal chap, you've been mulling over picking up a Jet telly recently, completely forgetting that I've got another Fender telly thin line. I don't play as much as I should, yes. It's easy to forget what we've got, isn't it? Autumnstone, evening all, what's on the menu? Loads of stuff, mate, loads. Oh, still want to be a rock star, should be doing his vid, but he dropped it. Oh, thank you for dropping in, mate, hugely appreciated. Moon's Guitars, hello mate, how you doing? You have a guitar channel, it's not much now, but hoping to get it going a bit this year. If anyone wants to check out pedal demos, etc. Well, here you go, let's mod you up. And you can put a link in. Excuse me. There we go, mate. Thank you for letting me know. And yeah, chuck your links in. James Tejada's in the house, how you doing, mate? Thanks for coming. And the Autumn Stone is saving up for a J Mascus Squire, maybe by Christmas. Nice one, mate. I've only heard the best stuff about them. Derek Johnson, you're off the now. Have to watch Monster High 2 again with your 6-year-old for the 1000th time. Yep, good on you, mate. Have I seen that? I've not seen that, no. Sounds great, mate. Have a good one. Enjoy. Lucio Granero, hello, mate. Thanks for coming. Hey, how you doing? I got a Solo King. That's beautiful. Nice one, mate. I've got a Solo King video in the works, actually. It's kind of slating them a bit, but they are really nice guitars. It's more the pickups that I don't like. Chris should be practicing, but you're watching Steve instead. I'm happy to be a distraction for you. Oh, you guys are all meant to be doing other stuff and you've came along. Thank you so much. Right, okay. Let me talk about one of the things on the list. So, Bax Music closed down. Sad times. Bax Music super duper supported this channel early doors. Thanks to Johnny at the Budget Guitar Show for getting me on their radar. And I actually just got, well, I got a Fazley a few weeks ago, a couple of months ago, that's been sitting in a box for ages. I just did an unboxing video yesterday, so that'll be out in a couple of weeks, I think. Something a bit different, very different, and I'm going to be sort of doing, is this the last Fazley or something like that, you know what I mean? Thumbnails, titles, you know how it works. But yeah, Fazley did this guitar for a while. The Fazley Finica. Right, this is actually one of the reasons I started the channel. I've probably told you all about this before. Fazley Finica series. Now you know how this works with a lot of these big companies like Harley Benton, Bax, Gear for Music. They go to these factories and whatnot, see what kind of things they can make for them to particular specs, and they change some wee bits and bobs and they put their name on it and whatnot. So the Finica series is actually, this is a Jet GS400. I mean, obviously it's not as a Fazley Finica, but it's the exact same specs, It's the same guitars, the same woods. It's made in the same factory by the same team. I've did 2 videos on it that went back a couple of years. And this isn't the original pickguard, actually. You can see the original here. And a lot of people ask about Jet pickguards. Here's Jet GS400. And how you can't change pickguards. Well, you can on these because it's the same guitar. Notice how the humbucker is a little bit smaller than a standard humbucker. That's it. So swap the pickguards on these and check out the neck heels. Look at this, it's the same guitar. Same guitar! Right? So what happened was, if I remember correctly, during the, I don't know what I'm doing here. During the pandemic and stuff, Jet guitars were struggling to get their own stuff, keep up with their own orders. So they had to say to Bax Fazley, I'm sorry, we can't make these for you anymore because we're struggling to keep up with our own orders. So that was the end of the Finica series. And when they discontinued the Finica series, they ended up selling them off super cheap. That Sunburst, no. I think this one, I can't remember what I paid for it. £56 or 61 or something. I ended up buying 3 of them really quickly. So this is the white one. This is my school guitar. This is probably why it's the first time you've seen it. I've had it for ages, but it lives in school. So it's a Jet GS400, pretty much. Here's another one. Whoops. This one was a shell pink, like a really, really light shell pink, but I refinished this one in Bolt Guitars finishing system. It's not even completely finished yet, the video. I've actually got a new pickguard for this on the way, and I've got to do a part 3 video of it, but look, there we go. It's another Fazley Finnica, and yes, that is a Graphtec Tusk XL String 3, and yes, we'll put locking tuners on them, because that's what we're doing. Look, here's the other clue that it's the same factory. Look, see this marking right here? That there is the Jet factory. That's it. There's no questions about it. That is it. It's only Fazley Finicas. No other Fazleys. Only Fazley Finicas. Some people have made that mistake. Anyway, so there you go. Bax Music. Sad to see them go. Fazley Finicas, love them. They're basically Jets. And like I say, I've got 6 Jets, but 2 of them are technically Fazleys, but they're technically Jets. Just see where I'm going with this. Sorry. I feel like I've over-explained. I never do that. So yeah, that one there is called the Fazley Finica 720, which is a Jet JS 400. Oh, by the way, one more thing. I checked the other day, I don't know if they're still there, but a guy on eBay UK is selling 3 of these. He's selling them for 120. He might have got them for 50 or 60, I don't know, but still a great deal. It's a Jet JS 400. I'm assuming if you're thinking about buying a Jet, you probably don't care about the name on the headstock. So, if you accept Fazley on the headstock, 120 that guy's wanting for Fazley Finica 720. He's got the seafoam green one, the shell pink one, and another colour. But there you go. Right, let me get on here and catch up. Sorry. See, I get so passionate about cheap strats. I can't help myself. Right, where did we get to there? Cal B, you're meant to be watching and commenting. Wait a minute, what's that? You're meant to be watching, but I'm commenting instead. Hi, Steam Company. Hello, Cal B, to you. Thanks for coming, mate. And I don't know if I missed you as well, Graham. How you doing, mate? You're about to head into the gym and try and get rid of this belly, but I've got you in my head. Oh, nice one, mate. Go, Graham. Feel the burn. You can do it. Just one more rep. Come on. 7, 8. I know the feeling, mate. I'm off school just now. I'm doing what I did last April, which is running 5k every day. So I'm on day 7, 35k. We're getting on alright. I mean, it's not quite Mile House marathon levels or anything like that. You could check out his... Wait, is it still on the Just Given page for that? And another reason to watch Mile House, his charitable work. He's running a marathon soon. Sorry. Brian Black, hi, forgive your rudeness, but I'm listening while in the shower because I'm minging. This is amazing. Wow, I can't believe people are not doing their editing, they're practicing, they're in the gym, they're in the shower. Should this be a podcast? Is that what we need? I don't know. That's something I've been thinking about as well. Maybe need some advices on that. Who knows? Blue is saying, sad about Bax and GAC. You went into GAC a load of times. Yeah, I've never been in GAC physically, but I have ordered from them before, and yes, it is a shame about both. I don't know what the deal is with Bax. The most recent thing is I think they've went bankrupt, but I don't know if it's completely over for either company. They might get bought over and come back, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Dave Lewis in the house, how you doing, mate? Thanks for coming. Evening to you. Malachi, you like the contrast of the white? Yes, I do too, mate. Looks like a very nice guitar. Thank you very much. I still want to be a rock star. Why have I forgot your name? I'm sorry, mate. I still want to be a rock star. I was trying to think of an acronym that would sound good. That's no, it's not rock. Budget Pedal Chap, you defo should have picked up a Fazley. You love those headstocks. There you go. I'm not so much a fan of that shape, but there you go. They're kind of Sur-esque, aren't they? Nairn No Drums, how you doing, Nairn? Great to see you, mate. Thanks for popping in. Nairn is legendary drummer around these parts. Let's make you a mod. Why not? We were at college together, music college, back in the day, in some band projects. Ridiculously awesome drummer. So good. Thank you for coming. We've got drummers in here. What's going on? Cool headstock on the Fazley as well, says Richard Sheehan. Nice one, okay. So, different strokes for different folks, but there you go. Calby, but the colour's different. Yes, it is slightly different. There are some different colours between the two brand options, actually. That's a good point. Jojo Fry says, what? Yes, and the headstock is a slightly different shape. Yes, more than slightly. But yes, that is definitely a difference. Rob Martin, Milehouse, done your last long run before the taper. Hope all goes well in London. That's it. Is that this weekend? Come on. Nice one. No way, how can it be under £100? I know, it's mental. Like £56 they were selling them for, Jojo. It was mental. I think I bought the pink one when it got reduced to 91. I was like, oh yes. And then I might have got I think I got a sunburst one at 86. And then when they went to 56, I got the white one, and I talked the school into buying another two of them at £56 as well. So, and I was telling everybody to buy them. Loads of people got them because they're awesome. The Autumn Stone, will Fazley be the collectibles of the future? Maybe. Maybe a very small group of collectors, but yeah. 60 quid, I know, mate. Mental. Where are we at? Anton, can you feel the difference on the stainless steel frets on your upgraded Jet? Hopefully Jet will offer that option one day. Yes, but I mean, see, to be 100% honest with you, I don't know how much of it is up here, because I know they're stainless steel frets. And I think I can feel the difference. But to compare them to the originals, I think the stainless steel ones are very slightly bigger. So, yeah, it's hard to tell if it's the material or something else. But they do feel more slick. But I'm not worried about them wearing anytime soon. And yes, I hope they offer that option one day too, mate. It's the biggest sort of request I think they get. Where did we get to there? Anton, you love the stainless steel frets on your 3 Harley Bentons. Yeah, that was what got me onto them as well. I think that was the first guitar I ever tried with stainless steel frets, was a Harley Benton Fusion. Blue or GAC is listed for sale, but you know no more than that. Right, so if we can get the super chats coming in, I'll buy GAC. I'm all joking. Do not super chat based on that. That's not going to happen. But yeah, well, it'd be great if someone would buy it. I mean, it's a shame that, in fact, did I not see that it was a few years, just not too long ago, it was new owners anyways. I think it was KDH video. It was. KDH's video said that they got new owners just like 2-3 years ago. And they've not done as well since then. So hopefully someone buys them. Or I'm thinking that like maybe someone big like Gear for Music or Andertons will absorb the stock, get a good deal on all that stock. Who knows? Sorry, where did we get to there? Cal B, I think there will be another big name or two going under when the tariffs become permanent. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, mate, no idea what is going on with any of that. It's just all speculation from my end. I've not even been paying attention, to be honest with you, because, I mean, is it ignorance? Yes. But my kind of, don't want to really get super duper into politics, but my take on it is that I'm powerless to do anything about it. So I just choose not to worry about it, and just whatever it is what it is. There you go. Oh, where's that super chat came from? Oh, you absolute legend. Oh, mate, I was joking, but thank you so much. Hugely appreciated. Still want to be a rock star. You absolute legend, mate. Thank you so much. I can heart that. Cheers. I'm sorry, please don't hold me to that. I'm not going to buy GAC. I can't afford it. I mean, if people that bought it before that know what they're doing couldn't run it, then I've got no chance. There we go. Evening Monaloon, how you doing, mate? Thanks for coming in. The Harley Bentons come with stainless steel frets as standard. No. I think it's when you get to about 250-ish and up, or maybe even 200 and up, you'll start to see some models specced out with stainless steel frets. I think the cheapest ones you can get with stainless steel are like the double cut and the Mossrite ones, if they still do them. I can't remember. Malachi, do you ever talk in third person? I actually do all the time when I'm with my partner, when I'm with Yoshi. We talk to each other in third person all the time. It's just a good means of communication, I think. There's some psychological benefits to that. You can look into it if you want. Nerno, you heard that GAC's profit margins went mega red after COVID and barely made 7 grand in profit last year. Guess they were running in the red this year. Yeah, that was what I seen from KDH's video as well, mate, yeah. Scary stuff. Depressing stuff, really. How are stores going to survive? There's another thing. News I'm keeping to myself, so... It's a bit... Well, I could tell... This is the community, so I could tell you guys, right? So... as you know, my local store, Kenny's Music in Dundee, closed down last month before. Back's gone, GAC gone, JG Windows, new car. We're hearing about them everywhere. They're closing down everywhere. And what was it, Sam Ash in America last year? I just put out my China video the other day, and a lot of people have been commenting, wow, 50 guitar shops on one street, that's mental. How do they survive, sort of thing. Well, there was actually a second guitar street in Beijing, but that did not survive. So it's in China too. This is like a global thing. So what's going wrong? Not what's going wrong, but who's going to survive? And it's the mega ones, isn't it? It's the mega ones with the big social media online presence. They're going to survive, I think. Andertons will be fine. Tolman will be fine. Sweetwater will be fine. They'll be fine, I think. I mean, if anything happens to any of them, get worried. Amazon will be fine. And this is where it's heading. And then you've got direct. Now, look, this is my favourite guitar ever. My Starcaster. It's a Fender, right? I love Fender guitars. Love them. Absolutely love them. Wait, show you something. Might have shown you this before. See if I can get this out. Here you go. Check this out. Here's my old laptop that I was editing my YouTube videos on before I got my new desktop for the first like 6 months. It's not a Fender laptop. I was just a total Fender fanboy, right? Love Fender guitars, but the company these days, I'm not a fan in the slightest. I hated that whole thing over COVID where they sacked all their employees. I hated that they dropped the support on the Mustang series guitars, and just that they're not competitive anymore. And what else? There's something else I don't like about Fender. Just not a fan of the company, right? So I don't want to support Fender, right? And I've said before that I'll never buy from Fender direct because that is the problem. That's what's killing a lot of retailers, is the Fender are going in direct competition with the retailers by going direct. You can sometimes even buy it cheaper from Fender. So I'm pretty sure I've said on record before in comment sections of other people's videos and live stuff like that I will never support Fender direct unless unless they come out with some like cool special edition Starcaster or something that I can only get from Fender direct, then I might make an exception. All I'm going to say is that might have happened. And yeah, but I'll never be doing affiliates or anything with Fender, right? Because of, right? Boo Fender. Sorry. But I can't help myself. I do love the guitars. I love the guitars. So I'm a hypocrite, and my exceptions are, I'm still fighting to buy Charvel, which is under the Fender umbrella. EVH, not really much that interests me, but I think they're under Fender as well. Are they still? Squire, of course. It's very unlikely that I'll buy a new Fender. I'm all good for Fender used and parts casters, but that's it. But if they bring out something particularly shiny that I just can't resist, but it's unlikely. Anyway, sorry. Dave Lewis, the only Fazley strat you have is your excellent hardtail scallop strat. Spotted it when the Lamb was filming in the Dutch showroom when he was there a couple of years ago. Yeah, I fancied getting one of them as well. I actually asked Bax to supply me with both of the scalloped Fazleys that they did, but they said no. And there's nothing wrong with that. The reason was that they weren't getting the best reviews and they were just about to discontinue them, so they thought there was no point in getting videos out on them, which is totally fair. Bluer, these jets remind me of the old Jim Deacon Stratalikes some 20 years back. Yeah, that was what I started on, Jim Deacon. Jim Deacon. Old Man Zen, you picked up a new Gibson SG Standard in Tobacco Sunburst. What an amazing guitar. Been having fun playing it this week. Oh, I so badly want to tell you about something, but I'm not going to. Nice one, mate. You enjoy that. Something's coming up on the channel. Bob Blake, it's so sad when guitar shops close. You were in Newcastle recently with your Newcastle United supporting boss. It was tough as I'm a Liverpool fan. Saw the close down. Oh, that'll be JG Windows. Knopfler went there, yeah. Aye, it's a bummer, mate. What can you do? Is that another super chat in the house? There's another 2! Dear me! Oh, look at that! Anton, tell me to buy GAC now. You've got selective hearing and choose to ignore your plea not to. Have a pint of water on me instead. I will do, mate. Thank you so much. I'll get a pint of fancy water. Cheers, mate. Thank you so much. Sorry, I think there's another super chat. No, you absolute legend. Cheers, you. You absolute legend. Here, coffee on me, pal. Have to go pack for halls. Miss you, bro. Oh, miss you too, mate. And enjoy your holidays, mate. Where are you off to? Have a great one. Thank you so much, Nairn. You legend. Cheers. I was supposed to be going on holiday this week. I was going to get a late deal, but it turns out that the weather's better in Scotland than it is Spain just now, so sticking here. But I've booked for June. Thank you so much for the super chats, you kind people. Absolute legends. Bob Blake, I'll super chat you if you get a ticket for one of the Red Giant tour gigs. You know what? I should have went to the one. They did one just not far from me a couple of weeks ago, but it was on a Thursday night, and I don't like to miss the live stream, you know. But where was it? Kinross or something? My pal went. My pal Cyborg Guitars went, and he says it was great. Dave Lewis, the Mexican built fenders cost more now in the USA than the American made fenders. I have no idea, mate. I don't know how it works. Nerno says, yeah, I went in reverse. I played drums up through college and beyond, but guitar and bass was more practical for me. Yep, bass is the new standard in your life. Nice one, mate. I totally get that. GAC in Brighton, it would be a nice commute. Yes, indeed. Anton saying, some of the best ideas come from the internet. Yes, they do. Sorry, that was Searching for Tone said that. Where are we at now? Pink Mouse, hello, thanks for coming. Evening to you too. Speaking of Jojo Fry saying, speaking of local music shops, one in Exeter are doing a competition to win a jet, and she's put the link in there. Was that Project Music, was it you said? Great stuff. Searching for Tone, I'm glad I was so busy during COVID, I had no clue about any guitar politics back then. Yeah, I don't know a lot about guitar politics either. Oh, speaking of that, we'll get on to the guy Giacomo thing in a minute. What about Sam Fender? He's pretty cool, actually. He's cool. I've had to learn a couple of songs and that for kids at school, but I wouldn't go and listen to the album or anything like that, but I like what I hear. He's good. Bluer, I love Fender, went off Gibson, similar reasons. Mind you, my Fenders are old. Yeah, that's all good. Whoops. Dave Lewis, you like that new Jackson? Oh, I've not seen it, mate. I'll need to check out. Pink Mouse, guitar shops, as I commented elsewhere, they were only for hanging around and looking through the cards on the walls for new bandmates, yeah. Now we have bedroom musos, no one needs bandmates anymore. Yeah, great point, mate. That's it. I mean, this is it. I mean, I do play in a band as well, but if I didn't, this could be it. And, no, I better not say that. Jojo, you're a big fan of Fender guitars, but I agree with you, Steve. I'd only buy used at this point. Couldn't afford to buy new from a store anyway. Yeah, same here. Still want to be a rock star. I do think local guitar shops are way cool, and it's nice to be able to go in and play guitars. Part of my channel was going to be going into different ones and finding the coolest guitar. Mate, definitely do it. I think we should be supporting them as much as we can. but things are too busy. Yeah, I hear you, mate. If we can support them, let's do it. But is it just inevitable? I mean, I hate to say it, but it might be the case. It might be the case. We're right there. Never has there been a better time to buy used, yeah, especially Fenders that were overpriced a couple of years ago, yeah. Or amps. Amps are way out of fashion now. If you want to buy an amp, like a head or a 4x12 cabinet or something like that, if you've got storage and the kind of thing you can keep for a long time, buy them up now. You get stuff super cheap. Crits. Wait a minute, there we go. Weather changing this weekend, is it? Oh no. Oh, Bob Blake, you absolute legend. Thank you so much, mate. Absolute legend. Look at this. I never get this many super chats. This is amazing. So thank you so much. I can't believe, I'm feeling really guilty now for mentioning it. I'm not going to buy GAC. I'm so sorry. Maybe I'll buy something from GAC if they reopen. Sorry. Thank you so much, Bob. You're an absolute legend. Very generous of you. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the super chats. Everybody's far too kind. Need to catch up there. Richard Sheehan, you're very lucky to have 2 reasonably local guitar shops. Not good for my wallet though, yep. But what can you do if they just deal in cool guitars? That's it. That's it. Elizabeth Ellis, agreed, the loss of Windows in Newcastle is so sad. 2 other guitar shops though, but Windows was an institution, yeah. I'd never been in obviously, but I did buy a Jet JS400 from JG Windows, my first one. Where is my blue one? I think it's in the case. But yeah, the first one I got had a crack in the neck pocket and a ding on the headstock. Quite a ding and a scuff, didn't look that great. So I had to send that back, and they were going to offer me a replacement, but the one they were going to send had the exact same issues. Double cracks in the neck pocket and scuffs on the headstock. So ended up getting it from Kenny's in the end, just had to wait a while. Whoops. Indy, you have former Samash luthier living in your neighbourhood, keeping him busy refretting an unplayable 87 BC Rich Warlock. Nice one, mate. Lucky you having a, well, A, that guitar and a local tech who's not so good for him, who's probably not as busy as he used to be, but good for you. Pink Mouse, last new guitar you bought was your Washburn RS10V in about 89. That's a while back. Can't remember that one. IMA640, when I want to learn a new song, YouTube is my go-to. What do you do when you need to learn a new song? Yeah, YouTube as well, but I don't do a YouTube lesson. I'll go and get the song up on YouTube, especially when I'm learning something for the band. It's weird. It's actually a new phenomenon that I've noticed recently. Just because it's more practical for me, because I'm always sitting at the desktop to fire up YouTube and play a song than it is Spotify. I don't use Spotify so much anymore. But yeah, the new phenomenon is that watching the songs along with the music video can also help with cues on what part of the song you're in as well. It's like, oh, this thing happened. And I actually had that with some of my kids at school as well, who are doing concerts recently. And it was the same thing. It's like, right, okay, we're going to do it without the music video now. Let's take it away. And then all the structure kind of went. It's like, because you're kind of relying on visual cues now, aren't you? So yeah, that's quite interesting. Well, I found that interesting anyway. So yeah, that, and then if I get stuck, I'll go and search a tutorial or a playthrough or something like that. I'll pretty much never use tabs. I'm just not a fan of them. And what else about learning new songs? Yeah, I'm quite happy to play something not 100% correct like the record, even for the band. Usually I'm kind of happy to do it what I think sounds close enough. 9 times out of 10 it's there or thereabouts. But yeah. Like, I might play, I'll never learn a solo note for note. I'll learn kind of like the gist of it. I'll do the sort of start of it. If it's a super iconic solo, I'll learn it note for note. Like we do, what is it? It's a Queen song, can't remember what it's called. Don't Stop Me Now, do the full solo for that one, it's short. But if it's a longer one, I'll learn like the first couple of bars and then I'll go off and do my own thing that's similar to it, and then at the end maybe do similar to the ending of the written solo or something like I just don't find it as fun to do things note for note. I like to have a little bit of expression on it. Anyway. Yeah, what happened to buns and practice rooms? They probably still exist, but I'm a bit old for that. Although no, we do have rehearsals from time to time. It used to be weekly, but it's not been like that for ages. Stephen Venables, how you doing? Sorry if I missed it, but how many cities in China did you visit, and did you adopt any guitars to bring back home? Keep on rocking, Steve. Thank you very much, mate. I went, well, we're mainly in Beijing and Jinan, and the other place that I can't remember that's not too far from Jinan. Jinan's my girlfriend's hometown, and we went somewhere else that was her parents' hometown. I can't remember what it's called, sorry. I can barely pronounce what it's called. But that was the 3 places we went, but in terms of guitar shops, it was just Beijing. But I'm going back again in October, so I'll check out some more. Did I bring any guitars back home? Wait and see. It's about 6 months later and I've still not made that video yet. It's coming. I don't know when, but I've got to do it soon. Dave Lewis, your next new guitar date will be a 12-string Martin. Oofed. You sold your last one in the early 70s to buy a house. Wow. Amazing, mate. That'll be good fun. Still want to be a rock star. I do think the local guitar shops probably have to get creative, maybe become places to hang out, serve coffee maybe. Maybe some guitar shops do that already. Maybe, yeah, but that sounds like a good idea. It might be a health and safety risk, yeah, could be. Autumn Stone says, hit the like button, you muppets. Cheers, mate. Very underrated maker. Well, in those days. They're still around. Oh, that'll be Washburn, is it? Yeah. Nice. Simon Wenlock, how you doing, mate? Thanks for coming. No worries about being late. You're all good. You're not late because this stream has no end time. Oh, Trish Shredden's in the house with a super chat. Thank you so much, mate. You absolute legend. Cheers, mate. Great to see you. Check out Trey's channel. He's the Shredzilla. Absolute monster shredder. Tasty though. Tasty, tasty shreds. Great player, and I love the guy. I love his channel. Check him out. Any live streams? When's your live stream? I know it's live at 5 and always, but it's American 5, isn't it? But what is it? Is it Saturday night? Sunday night? Help me out, mate. Check him out though. Check out the channel. That was another one that Searching for Tone put me onto. Sorry, the chat just jumped a little bit there. Peter Collins, use a combo of tabs and YouTube videos to learn a new song. Nice one, mate. Just whatever works for you. That's what they do. Dave Lewis, you got an excellent foot pedal for controlling YouTube videos so I can keep your hands on the guitar. Nice one, mate. Is that kind of like one of these page turner things? Cool. Graham Campbell, how you getting on, Graham? You feeling the burn? As I did a solo, I often have to change the keys of songs to suit my voice anyway, but YouTube is great for seeing how different people play the song. Yeah, to get different versions. Yeah, we do that sometimes with a band for arrangements. Oh, we'll get to the Giacomo thing, eh? I keep saying that, sorry. Right, quick catch up. Okay. The cycle shops tried selling coffee and started closing down around here shortly after. I wonder if it's related or if it's just everywhere struggling, who knows. I mean, if they started selling coffee, they were probably in trouble before that for them to take that decision anyway, eh? I don't know. Jojo mostly plays by ear and mostly plays stuff wrong, but nobody notices most of the time. That's it. Trey, you're actually having a very difficult time right now, but I'm glad to be here among friends. Oh, mate, I'm very sorry to hear that. I hope you're on the mend. I'll check in with you in a bit, mate. Well, no. Brian Black, I can now confirm that the pink Fazley Finnica is now winging its way to moi. Cheers for the heads up. Fancied the 400 for a while, but like the Sir style. Oh, nice one, mate. Did you just get that off of eBay? Awesome. Tell the guy I sent you. I don't even know who he is, but nice one. Yeah. Is there any left, or was that the last one? That is the pink one there as well, mate, by the way. I refinished it in pinker. Right, I've kind of caught up. So, learn new stuff. You mean play the same old licks I always play, right? Yeah, that's what I do as well. Right, here we go. What's next? Let me get this up. Has anybody seen this? Sorry, that's still Milehouse. Let's keep his face there because he's a legend. But You'll know the guy we're talking about here. There he is. Did you see this week? This guy. That's probably better. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to play that. I need to get this off. So yeah, Danny Sapko, the bass guy, did a video. Basically, what's the word I'm looking for? Exposing that this guy Giacomo, he lifts entire solos from people like Jack Gardner. Who else did he do? There was a few. Oh, I can't remember. Alex Hutchins. There's loads, right? It turns out he's not behaved in a way that is very becoming of a musician or a guitar player. All right. And then he did this apology video, and it's nobody's happy with that either. Everybody's came out and said a wee piece about it, right? But I mean, let's see if we just go on this apologies video, right? Hopefully it doesn't start.
I'm not really good at.
Go in this comment section, man. I'll need to do this. Levi Clay had a lot of information on this as well, right? But see if you wait a minute, I'll go by sort by newest first, right? I don't feel good about this, right? But look at this. You reading all this here? Right, it's relentless. How many comments is here? Right, 1,500, right? And if you go on his older videos, they're all getting attacked too, right? And yeah, I'm not condoning what the guy did, right? And I think that people should be credited for all the work they've done and stuff like that. Now, there's nothing wrong with stealing licks and solos, but you just can't play them in order. That's how it works. But sorry, you can't play the whole thing in order. You've just got to take little licks here and there and piece them together in a different order, and then it's okay. But no, there's no way I'm defending this guy in the slightest. But at the same time, I do want to say, leave Giacomo alone, in the same way of that Leave Brittany Alone video. Now, look, the guy's had enough, man. He's lost all these endorsements, all these brand deals. He had endorsements with D'Angelico, some pedal companies and stuff like that. So much, right, that it's not looking good for the guy at all. It's looking pretty bad. But there's just so much people piling on the hate. Some of the comments are just like way over the top. Look, he stole some stuff, right? It's really bad. It's a shitty thing to do. I just swore on the live stream. But and I don't condone it. And here's the thing, right? Everybody who he stole from, right? I can't talk for them. I can't talk for them, right? But I would suspect they don't want Giacomo. I don't think they think I don't think that they would think, you following, that this guy deserves as much hate as he's getting. It's way too much for one human. There's thousands and thousands of people on the internet. It's horrible. It's too much. So, I mean, these things happen, you know, and on the internet, it passes. I think he's a young guy. And I'm not going to say that he made a mistake, because apparently he's been doing this for years. And he's not learned his lesson. But I'm sure he'll have learned it now. Is he going to be able to come back from this and salvage anything? Who knows? But man, people need to calm down with how hardcore they're going on the guy. It's too much. Give the guy a break. There you go. That's my sayings on it. There you go. Too much. Right, that's what I wanted to say on that. But the Danny Sapko video on it was absolutely excellent. Sorry, I have to say that because it's true. You did an excellent job. Right, okay. Bax, Gak, Tarrifs, Giacomo. Right, so that brings me into, oh, this would be the end of the stream time normally, right? The Autumn Stone. Yes. Doesn't Giacomo make polo shirts for flat blokes? Flat blokes, sorry. Yeah, that was why I thought that you don't pronounce it like that, with that spelling as well. But I remember, was it Johnny Vegas used to do the ad campaign for Giacomo. It was like larger men and things like that. Shirts and jeans and stuff. So yeah, when Bess, Danny Sapko was calling him Giacomo, I thought he was just taking the mick. But then, because I've been watching some of the stuff, Andy, Guitar Geek, did a video with him and with Giacomo at NAMM, or was it Guitar Summit, one of the two, last year, and that came up in my feed. I remember watching it at the time, but I watched it again. And he called him Giacomo as well, so I thought, yeah, that must be the pronunciation. Andy's a pro, he would have asked him the pronunciation before starting. So yeah, he's lost all of his endorsements and stuff like that. There we go. Trey, you've been feeling extremely guilty for not posting content, and part of why I'm not doing as good as part of that. Yeah, mate. Listen, this is part of the YouTube game and the algorithm, isn't it? I mean, you get caught in that content wheel of you feel like you have to post it. I feel like that as well. It's the end of the world for me if I've not posted or got something for the next week. So yeah, mate, and the more pressure it puts on you, the less likely you are to want to do it. I totally get it, mate. It's so easy to say, don't worry about it, but I get you, mate. Don't worry about it. Sorry, mate, terrible advice, but it's not even advice. Just, you'll come back, mate. This too shall pass. There you go, look, you've gotten the support here, mate. Jojo, don't beat yourself up. Take a break if you need it. Yeah, this is it. This is it, mate. Okay, where are we at? Cal B, there's nothing new under the sun, guys. If anyone thinks they're original, they're deluded. Yep, that's it. I mean, I'm not using that as an excuse for Giacomo because he's stolen tire solos. And then even since then, it's been coming out that he stole guitars as well and sold them. Yeah, not the nicest of stuff, but I don't want to get involved in the pile on. I want to be involved in saying, that'll do, I think, you know, I think that's enough. That's my take on it. But you need to know the backstory first. Anyway, did I just see the lamb there? I did. How you doing, Lammy? Thanks for coming, mate. Where are we at? Sorry, I don't know if I missed anything there. Probably. Graham Campbell. Anyone can nick my souls if they want. I can't give them away. I can relate, mate. It's only okay when it happens to people like Elon, of course. I've no idea. Did someone steal Elon's solos? Is that what happened? Though not sure how you would come back. Yeah, I don't know how he'd come back from that either, but Budget Pedal Chap, aye, he's done a slimy move, but he's human after all. That's it. I mean, gotta be careful. I mean, internet, social media pressures and that negativity. Wow, the hate is so strong. It's horrible. Moons, swearing you've been spending too much time with Milehouse. Love the live stream, Steve. Cheers. It's not over yet. Where are you going? You get back in here right now. Anyway, right, so the people that stick about, I'll be able to... Giacomo Pastorius. Brilliant, sorry. Dave Lewis, is that YouTuber still buying subs? I'm going to do a follow-up video on that, actually, and no. I think he stopped at around about 136, 140. Word started to get out. Yeah, and I've noticed that and he's not moved in months in terms of subs, but pretty sure he's still buying views. The comments are still none, but he's still getting loads and loads of views. But I don't think I'm buying subs anymore. Right, just going to leave that there. Where did we get to there? Sister Rose, you've been blacklisted in some communities before over dumb stuff, often whistleblowing abuse on the wrong people. Yeah, you got to be careful. Exactly that, whistleblowing on the wrong people. So like I did with my buying subs video, I'm so glad I never named the guy. I would not want any of that hate for anyone. It really does affect your mental health, yes indeed. Right, where are we at? YouTube is akin to an author plugging his book. You have to be everywhere on social media and have really good content to get traction. Glad that you have a hobby channel. Yeah, mate, that's the way to do it. Did I see James May reassembling a Talkeye on his TV programme this week? I did not. Sounded so much like a teacher just then, Steve. Did I? I don't know what I said. Wasn't going for that. Malachi, the ex-King of Shred, stole a custom shop. Yeah, I seen all about that as well, mate, yes. My Owl House. You found Steve's channel from the sub-buying rant. Yeah, that's right. I remember you commenting on that, mate, and I checked out. That was how I found your channel as well, mate. So glad that happened. See, something good came out of it. Let's have another hour of Steve. I don't know if we'll do an hour, but let's do a little bit more. Steve off the cuff. There we go. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do a little bit longer. I don't know how many. I never look at how many people are in because I don't want that to affect things in terms of what I say. Simon Winlock, that's how you found the channel as well. Oh, nice. You know what? That is one of the most subscribers I got off of a video, even although it wasn't the highest performing video. Some people have accused Tyler from Music Is Win of stealing guitars as well. Really? Wow, I've never heard of that. I've seen him giving a lot of guitars away. I've never seen him stealing them. Is he the Robin Hood of guitar? Is he literally stealing guitars and giving them away to people for free? IMA640, imagine the internet is a huge billboard outside your house. The only post on the internet. What would you put up on the billboard? Oof. Only post on the internet. Oh, I don't know, mate. Oh, right, I see what you're saying. Right, okay. I thought you were asking me what I would do in that scenario, but no, that's just a way of thinking of, yep, got you. Sister Rose, he is a teacher, yeah, that's right. And you're currently holding the JT600 hostage. Yeah, that's right. You've got big decisions to make. Right, okay, listen. Are you okay to speak amongst yourselves for a wee minute? Because I'm going to go on a little bit longer and I want to ask you guys' opinion on what I'm going to do with this channel, right? But I need to hydrate. Bear with me, I need a couple of minutes, right? Only takes a second to fill this glass, but you've got to let the tap run a bit, you know, right? Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Thank you. Oh, you can still hear us because I've got the wireless mic. Although it might not work too well at this distance. I mean, I should really let the tap run longer than that, but I'm just so thirsty. I'm so thirsty. Oh. Right. Thank you for your pay. Oh wait, I put the light off and I can't actually see where I'm going. Oh, there you go. Just tripped over a shoe. That was nice. Right, was that fun? We're back. Hello and Weclome. So, I don't know if I missed anything there. Who knows? Right, so the lamb. Brilliant, mate. Remember Frank Drebin? Look, it was empty when I left, right? Oh, no, that's even worse. Anyway, oh, sorry about that. Brilliant. Who would have thought that the best part of the stream would have been when I wasn't here? Anywho, right, I'm thinking about what am I going to do with this channel, right? It's been going great, right? I've hit every target that I've ever wanted to hit and beyond in the time frame that I was hoping for. I've had loads of opportunities. I get to work with brands and stuff now. Well, some of them get in touch. A lot of them are turned down. So here's the kind of things. I'm needing to make some money on YouTube. Because YouTube takes up a lot of time. Look, there's a lot of people in the chat here with channels. You'll all know. Go put in the channel how many hours a week you spend on your channel. For pretty much nothing. I mean, not pretty much nothing. You know what? I would show you my analytics for what I'm earning this month, but it's so off of normal because I just had my best performing video ever, right? But I can tell you now, usually on, if you're talking about this glass, about the filter, Dave, it looks like it's really dirty, but it's actually, I have this vitamin C effervescent water that I have every morning in this glass and it clouds up the glass. Look, there's a clean one, see? Alright, anywho. Where are we at? This water tastes like piss. Oh, brilliant. Sorry, I can't help it. Right. Oh my god, you guys are so funny. Right, hold on. I can make that a thing every week. Right, sorry, I need to carry on, try and keep us on topic. I'm trying to make some money here. Right, anyway, no, I'm only joking. Right, so, yes. We put a lot of time and effort into the old YouTube stuff. There you go. Jojo Fry saying at least 8 jings. Right. I'm working... that's what he says. I'm not really working full time. I'm teaching in a school 3 days a week. I've got the band and stuff like that, right? YouTube takes up the majority of my time. Every single night, every weekend, all weekend, all the time. And that's been the case for like over 2 years now. Going a bit mental with it. So, I need to figure out how to start getting something back. For doing the, I don't know, what, 1,000 hours? Easy. 10,000 hours? I don't know what I've put in. Easy. So, yeah, YouTube memberships, right? I've had the ability to put them on since 1,000 subscribers, but I didn't want to put them on and not have anything to offer. So, are you members of any other channels? And what do you get for it? Are you happy with what you get? See, the thing is, like what Trey is dealing with right there, see, your analytics tank because you haven't uploaded in a month. Depression is real. This is it. This is the kind of thing got to be mindful of, is if I started to do like and I just, well, I'm not making this a big deal, but I signed up for a Patreon account yesterday, but there's nothing on it. It's not even, I don't think you can even see it. It's not like went live. So I'm going to start trying to build some stuff on that over a while. But anyway, can't remember what I was saying. I can't remember. Yeah, I don't want to get caught into the content trap. So I find it hard enough trying to get 1 video out a week. I know I've been doing 2 for a while, but it's because I had so much stuff to get out. And I might do that occasionally, but I don't want to get caught in the content trap of having to put stuff out because Patreons or somebody's paying. I don't want that kind of pressure, so that's not something I can offer. I also don't believe in doing early access videos. Not that I don't believe in it. I think it's a good perk to offer people, but I personally think that hurts the views. I don't think it sends the algorithm good signals. YouTube says that it's fine, but I don't believe it. So, and this is the thing with YouTube, you get very superstitious about a lot of this stuff. Well, I do anyway. So that's not something I would want to offer. But I thought about I could maybe do like a Patreon or members only live stream or something like that once a month, because that's the kind of thing, however long you do it for, that's the time that goes into it. It's not something you're sitting there for hours on end editing. That's an option. I can maybe just do extra wee bits and bobs of videos here and there, that just like what you would kind of maybe vlog on Instagram or something like that, but do it on the Patreon. That's an idea. I thought about doing a second channel, right? Because there's stuff that I want to put out, but I don't want to ruin this channel. Stuff that I know will tank. And I also know that shorts are good for growing channels, but they're good for gaining you subscribers, but they're not great for your channel analytics. So I actually thought about having a second channel that just did shorts, that was chopped up of the long form videos with a link to the long form video on this channel, you know what I mean? So the second channel would feed into this one, that would be its purpose. So could have did that in live streams, podcasts, I don't know. Really just trying to figure out what I can do, because sponsored videos is a thing. Now, remember I did the Enya. Actually, Jojo, Andy Edwards, you put me onto him and I watched that video. He was talking about Patreon. That's what got me started. I watched his seminar thing that he put up the other day, so that's 100% what I'm trying to do. So yeah, Patreon is the way. Yeah, so sponsored videos is another way of making an income on the YouTube. But I mean, YouTubers get so much hate. You know, it's something like a product launch day. So Enya, the carbon fiber guitar, when I did that video, I put so much work into that video, like more work than I've put into most videos. It took me months to make. Like I gigged it, unboxed it, used it on a live stream, took it outside, edited it for hours and hours, all that kind of stuff. And the video tanked. And I felt bad for Enya because they gave me the guitar. It's my own fault for not getting the thumbnail and the title right, but I think it's also a bit of that particular guitar has just been seen everywhere. It's been on probably about 100 YouTube channels, guitar channels. So they've got a new model coming out, and I've had it sitting here for a couple of weeks, but there's an embargo on it. We can't do anything on it until I think next week. But when you put something out on product launch day, you get so much hate. Or I don't, because I've never done it before, but from the community, when you go to your YouTube homepage and everybody's got the same video. So I've got the opportunity here to become one of them this time, to try it out, but I feel like I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to hold off a bit. But yeah, there you go. That's my thoughts on that. So sponsored videos. I was asking some people on the community post as well. Jojo and Old Man Zen replied, as did Searching for Tone, and it's exactly what I'm thinking. In terms of what type of content I'm putting out, I want to do what I've been doing, which is just following my own interests. And yeah, the only problem with that is that it's quite limited. It's Starcasters, HSS Strats, and string trees, that kind of stuff. Sideboard Guitars in the house, how you doing, mate? You're on holiday in Blackpool. Nice one, mate, sorry. Congrats on the views on your latest vid. Thank you very much, mate. Cheers. Thanks for coming, hope you're having a great time, mate. In the pool. Yeah, so where are we at? Yeah, I think I've mentioned everything. But so Jojo there saying that you're doing interviews. Someone mentioned that as well. That would be a good idea maybe for, what do you call it? Podcast, like having a separate channel with podcasts, or maybe do podcasts on a Patreon. No, it's not a good idea because you've got a guest on and you want to plug them and promote them on your channel. So you can't do that on a smaller second channel or a Patreon. Yeah, it's tricky to think of it. There you go. Jojo's not bothered because this isn't an income stream for you, so you just follow your interests, but YouTube is a lot trickier if you're trying to make money from it. Yeah, so that's it for me as well, Jojo, in that I am bothered about it. I do want to make money for it now. I feel like it's time now, because I've been doing it. I feel like I've put in my dues kind of thing. And yeah, I would like to make money from it. But I think that could easily happen to you as well, Jojo, because your channel is doing so well. You might be saying that now and then start looking at your things and thinking, wait a minute. You know what I mean? But yeah, I would love this to be my job. Would love it. Would be great. So there we go. Sorry, Old Man Zen, what you're saying, when you say there's a lot of hate for launch videos, but remember that for the most part you're reading the whiny jackasses who like to complain. Most folks don't hold it against the YouTubers. Yeah, this is it. Comment sections. There's another thing we can talk about. So there's something, right? I'm just going totally off the cuff now. But about comments, I always worried how I would deal with negativity and negative comments, attacks on your character and that kind of thing on YouTube, because it's a real thing. But my experience on YouTube has been like 90% positive in terms of comments and things like that. You get the odd daft day, but that's fine. I'm in a group chat with a load of there's a load of really big channels in there. You'll know them all. There's quite a lot of channel, maybe like 30 or something like that members in this group chat. The chat is going all the time. I very rarely post anything in it, but I do check in and read it from time to time. Some of these big channels are huge. And a lot of it is people putting screenshots up of like hate comments they get, and not in a funny way. It's like affecting them. They're annoyed about it and they're ranting about it. Look at what this guy said, and it just turns into a big drama. It's like, oh. Anyway, so I always wondered, like, what's going to happen if I ever get biggish and this stuff starts getting to get to me? But luckily, I probably got one of the worst ones I think you can probably get, which was that guy the other day who says I'm a liar. He says, don't trust this guy, he's a liar. He's paid by Jet Guitars. The guitars are terrible, right? So he called me a liar, right? I think that's probably the worst thing. No, it's not the worst thing someone could call you, but I mean, I can't see it getting much worse than that. And it had, I'm pleased to say it had zero effect on me. I was like, right, good. I know I can deal with this. And I done what I always do with negative comments. And I usually heart and like them and love them. And I'll say something back positive if I can, because I think that's the best way to disarm. I quite enjoy doing that. But what I can't take very well was on the, or what I struggled with, sorry, not that I can't take it, on the China video there, the amount of comments that came in. Just ignorant comments, not about me. No, zero personal attacks on me whatsoever, but just all these comments. So basically it was a, hold on, can I show you? Oh, let's show you. Let's show you. Let's do that. Sorry, we've still got our pal Giacomo up there, right? View the channel. Here we go. Videos. Right, so that was inside a Chinese guitar store, right? We'll sort by most recent. Pardon me. Oh no, actually, this'll do. Oh wait, I need to move it, don't I? Hold on, because you can't see it. Don't even see it. Chibsons, look, this got the most amount of likes. All the big names, wow, and all made in the shop out back. And there's a lot of you guys in there as well. There's Anton, thank you very much, mate. Johnny Random, cheers. Jojo Fry, thank you so much. GRB, look, load of, there's I Still Want to Be a Rock Star, loads of cool people in there, but, oh wait, why is it done all the positive ones first? Thank you, YouTube, for doing that, by the way. But listen, the majority of these comments, you would never think it from what I'm showing you right here, is Chibsons, fakes, they're all fakes. Wow, this is amazing. I really hope that YouTube does this. I wonder if that's the case. Is YouTube actually doing that? Like, are they using their AI to go for words? You know what I mean? Sorry, like putting positive stuff before negative. That would be amazing if they're doing that. Right, I'm going to go by most recent because that didn't work. Sorry, I just totally failed to show you my point. Right, I've not even, there you go, look, it's a copyright infringement museum. I mean, at least there's some good English in that one. I can't watch till the end, but does he finish by saying, and they are all fakes? There you go. There we go. Love the FF Fender, no left-handers, that's fair enough. Too many knockoff and fakes out there, no way I would buy one for China. That's fine, that's fine. I am really struggling to show you my point. You know what, maybe that's what it is, right? No, it's not. There you go, fake guitars made by slaves. They got Fender, Gibson, Ibanez, Robots probably made those guitars. That's actually true, because they're CNC'd. All of them copies. Here we go, we're getting into it now. All fakes, I'm sure. Chinese copies look brilliant until you plug them in and realise there's nothing under the bonnet. Right, honestly, this is what the majority of the comments are. I know, because if you can see here, as always, I've replied to almost everyone like an absolute psycho. And the replies were cut and paste, pretty much the same thing. That's why I know that most of the comments were the same. Sorry for getting all caught up in that there. But yeah, that bothered me a lot. I was really disappointed. There you go. What are you going to do? Take that off with a smooth. Anyway, sorry. Let's catch up with the chat. It's probably time to call this a day, isn't it? Because I'm getting a bit ranty. Where are we at there? Bluer, you tried uploading some stuff to here, but YouTube blocked it for some reason. Probably don't need me adding guitar stuff out there. Of course they do. Get it out there. Why not? IMA 640, try a duck race. Don't tell the lamb. The lamb, you mean this guy? This guy, the lamb. This is a winner's mug, people. You only get a winner's mug by winning a duck race on the lamb's live stream. Saturday nights, 7 PM. I'm almost certain that's the time. Excuse me. What happened there? What happened there? I think I jumped. Patreon for 2 other channels. One basically has good Discord community and the odd special vid. The other does loads of drum machine transcriptions and the odd newsletter. That's it. Sounds like a lot more editing. Yes, that's worrying as well. Do what Graham said. Start a Patreon and chuck up some of those. What did Graham say? Graham. Maybe do the odd Bookavac style chat video with just 1 hour phone or walk about in Dundee, etc. Minimal editing. Yes, that's kind of what I was thinking, mate. Dave Lewis, more running around the park with a guitar weekly. I could do that. These are good ideas. This is good. Thank you. Excuse me. Malika, you're off to do your homework. Great stuff, mate. I know you're working on your project guitar. Have fun with that. The lamb, do it. It'll be great for your impressions. If you're going to play the game, then go for it. We already know you're a wall. Cheers, mate. Sorry, I must have went back a bit too far there. Simon, then again, I've started to realise that trying to promote new bands and new music isn't very good. Almost like people don't want to hear the new talent out there. Yeah, I struggle with people recommending things to me as well. I think a lot of humans are like that, where they want to find things for themselves. Well, that's my experience anyway. Sorry, right, almost caught up there. Where did we get to? Oh, the chat has moved quite a lot. Peter Collins, you could do something like Raf did and have live chats with a few guests. Yes, that's a good idea as well. Because I need to figure out, well, I think I'm the only person that uses the streaming software. So I would need to figure out how to do that. Because like I know with things like StreamYard and that, you can easily invite people on. Anyway. Steve, film Go Busking in Dundee, see how much you can earn. Probably not a lot, mate. Doing good, man. Currently out and about. Okay. You could put together courses. That's another thing I've thought of, S. Ferguson. Thank you. I might well do something like that. Pranks. Steve Cassidy, Cute Cat channel. I'd probably do amazing, to be honest with you. Probably do better than this. Graham Campbell, you can never predict how YouTube works. My rants video with no edits went to 30k in a week, but the others that I put work in barely get about 1.5k. This is it, mate. You just never know what's going to happen. That video was a total throwaway video on Monday. I thought, I've been putting up Monday ones, and I'm putting one out next Monday with Milehouse, so I better have one in between. I'll just like put some text at the end of this China one. That was it. Mental. Steve Cassidy saves a fox. What? What's going on here? Oh, Sister Rose, you would consider paying for lesson vids or something like that. Okay. So that might be all encompassed on a Patreon or something like that. Because I think it's hard to sort of please everyone. So maybe if you just do like a variety of things on one platform, people might not dig 100% of it, but there'll be something for someone, maybe. I don't know. Bob Blake, sponsored videos. It's my faith in the maker of the video that counts. You, Dave, Andy, Henning, I'm on board. Yeah, that's how I feel about it too, mate. A lot of people complain about sponsored videos, but I mean, I know what I'm watching. I watch all the sponsored videos as well. I know what they're doing. I've got my favourites. Let's add Elmo in there as well. Definitely a trustworthy dude. and Phil McKnight. I trust him as well. And Milehouse, of course, and Trey Shreddings. I have a handful of sponsored videos, a couple of main videos, and a few partial sponsored coming up. There you go. There you go. Check out Trey's channel, people. You're missing out if you're not checking out Trey's channel. Blur, many years back when YouTube started, I used to upload cycling videos. The hate and threats I got were bad. I think it's been forced to improve now compared to then. What kind of cycling were you doing? Hate and threats, wow. Sister Rose, I'm not paid by Jet. I've played a bunch of them. They're awesome guitars. That's pretty much my line. And they're not perfect either. I've always pointed out the flaws in them as well. String trees, dodgy saddles, dodgy trims. Not all of them, just the ones that I've encountered. Yeah. James Tejera, the guy that called me a liar is a bozo. Yeah, he probably is. But I think some of the comments that hurt or sting the most are the ones that there's a bit of truth in. And if that's the case, I'm happy to listen and sort of do some reassessing. Try not to get like angry about stuff, but like I said, I was kind of disappointed in that China one. Blue Sky Thinking, SC, UFC and guitar scam baiting. You'll need to tell me what that is. Glenn Fricker gets a lot because he has a big mouth. Yeah, but he's playing a character. I know you probably know that as well. But yeah, he's playing the heel. He wants that. He wants the hate. That's like the currency on his channel. It's great for views and retention and engagement. Jojo, also when I've got into arguments in the comments, they've ended up backing down. I think a lot of the time these people aren't quite prepared for what's coming and give up quite quickly. Yeah, that's it. Ignorant, uncultured people. Yeah, it's just old-fashioned views, eh? I mean, can't even really blame them. I'm not going to change it. Say you can't change them actually, because some of them do change your mind. When you point out to them, like, look, the guitars in this shop are actually more expensive than they are in America. And they're like, oh, maybe they are real then. Yeah, some people say that, but then other people will still say, nah, everything's fake in there. And then I would reply, even the Squires are fake. Nah, not the Squires. Okay, so everything's not fake then. Or a guy said, those Martins are definitely fake, 100%. I says, how do you know? He says, it would take, he says, only someone like a luthier would be able to tell the difference, or might not even be able to tell the difference between a fake and a real Martin. But he could tell they're fake by watching a video. So I don't know. Anyway, sorry. Anyway. That'd be the exact opposite of what Facebook does, yeah. I mean, I'm super impressed if that's what's happening. There's maybe even a video on that, but I can't be bothered making it. The amount of insane transphobic content that gets pushed to my feed because Zook is having a midlife crisis. Is that Zuckerberg? I don't know a lot of stuff about that. But you just want to see memes and cool basses and Transformers memes. Who doesn't want to see that? The Autumn Stone, I turned my Temu into a Gibson $14,000 car parts caster. Yes, that's what we need to do. Jojo's a massive can. Nah, I wouldn't say so. Right, where are we at? Pengelly, just got into the channel, mate, and enjoying it. Thank you, mate. Have you came here via the China video by any chance? Because I've noticed a lot of I gained a lot of new subscribers from the China video, which is what happened the last time that a China video blew up, and it ended up being bad for the channel because the same people that subscribed didn't watch the next video, which is a Milehouse video. You can't miss the Milehouse video on Friday. Watch tomorrow's video. It's going to be awesome. It's reviewing Milehouse's #1 guitar. And then what's happening after that? Oh yeah, Monday, Milehouse interview chat. Dave Lewis, Steve, I noticed my Fender Screamadelica Strat in that shop and wondered if it was a real one. Very likely, mate, because it's more expensive in there than it is back home. Like the Final Fantasy guitar in there as well. I don't know if people are going to fake that guitar, you know. It's not a cut and dry CNC easy guitar to fake. Probably could do it, like, but it's just not likely. The Autumn Stone, you keep looking at Screamadelica Strat. So ugly, it's great. There you go. Oman's in, you need to put out merch. Find a manufacturer that makes those hats of yours and slap your logo on them in the back. Interesting. Pardon me. Good. Merch is something I've thought about as well. I just don't know what that could or would be. As long as you're moving on up now. Nice one. Put googly eyes on a guitar and launch it as a cute animal vid. Perfect. Live streams always make more. Maybe, see, this is the thing, I never put any monetization on the live streams because I don't want to waste your time. Greg Green, in my Ibanez Artcore case, I put a set of googly eyes, I take it, because the lining is Grover blue. Ah, nice. Yes, oh, Google eyes there. What I was going to say, I'll try and catch up with the cat and then we'll get out of here because I've kept you all long enough, but I appreciate everybody for hanging around. I know you've got busy stuff to be doing. You've talked about how you don't like the Tele neck pickup much, otherwise you would have bought it. Alright, I think I've maybe missed the guitar you were talking about there. Greg Green, just a personal policy. I would never say post something I wouldn't say to a person in real life. So if I have a critique or point, I try to do so in a diplomatic, polite manner. Greg Green, you should be the spokesperson for the internet. Everybody should have to send their comment through you to check, to okay it first. That should be the new rules. Have you got time for that? But yeah, no, that's spot on, mate. Couldn't agree more. Yeah, there's a lot of dafties out there. What are you going to do? See, the thing is, I often put cheeky comments in and having a bit of banter, but I'm like that in real life as well. So things I put in the comments are things that I would say to your face, 100%. Trey, thanks Steve. Watch the China vid when you posted it. It's now at 72k. Good job. I know. I mean, you can't even say good job. I didn't even do anything. You know what I mean? I just walked through the shop and said, there's a guitar. I'm glad that I got a lot of views and I got some subs out of it. It's been successful. I might hurt the channel, like we'll find out next week. But I would much rather that I got that kind of views on like a guitar review or something that I put a lot of work into, you know. But them's the breaks. You can't have it all. I shouldn't be complaining at all, really. But there you go. Another thing Andy Edwards says is that to be, this is Jojo by the way, says to be successful on YouTube is you need to be hateable. So maybe I'm just too nice. I don't know, mate. I don't know about that. I think I've got a lot of haters. Maybe not a lot of haters, but I've got some haters. By the way, thanks for the recommendation, Jojo. I've been loving Andy Edwards' stuff because, like, Stuart Lee is my favourite comedian of all time. And he's kind of nailed it in a music way. So I really enjoy that. IMA640, these trolls are not worth your time. You are correct, mate. What did we miss there? Whoops. Ashley Grace, only just tuned in and this was far deeper discussion than I was prepared for. I'll go back to restoring this 2004 Squire standard in Reddit. Carry on, mate. Sorry. Got a bit carried away. This is longer. This is like already almost 40 minutes longer than we usually go. Greg Green saying Gina. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. Pengelly, first watch your guitar show video, Birmingham, I think. So fairly recently, but also watched a bit of your China guitar shop vid, which is also good. Ah, thanks, mate. Cheers for coming. Yeah, I enjoyed the Birmingham videos as well. That was fun. Jojo, your Milehouse vid is going to blow up. I'm calling it right now. It did great for you, Jojo, but I've had experience with this. Not with Milehouse. There's the Milehouse factor, which I'm hoping for. I've got everything's riding on this one. No, really, I do hope it'll do very well, but the last time I did a China video and it went mental. That hit like 50k. That was the previous best performing video until this week, and it was another China video. What happened was I got loads of new subs, loads of views, and then the next video that I put out completely tanked, like way worse than anything I did before because of the algorithm. YouTube will put out tomorrow's video and it'll put it out to all the people who watched and interacted with the China video, and if it's people in America and things like that, and they don't know Mile House, I'm not saying American people don't know Mile House, but in case people don't know them and they don't click on it like, who's this guy? So if that sends the signal to YouTube, people are not watching this, then they'll stop putting out to the algorithm, and that's bad. So I really hope that doesn't happen, but it is possible. I should probably even move it by a week. Anyway, let's hope for the best. Not sure if they have any effect. Oh, that was the thumbs down, dislike to negative comments help or just encourage trolls more. It helps, it does help your video because it's seen as engagement. Giving someone any kind of reaction to like or dislike or comment or anything is engagement, and that's the currency on YouTube, so it does help. Jojo Fry rocks with those glasses. Might be able to sort that out. All comments, positive or negative, boost. I'll go, yeah, just go with the flow. That's it. You're right. Whoops. Seen something about China Mike there. Where did that go? China Mike CGS bought a Chinese fake Martin years ago on his channel. Dave, that's it. That's what the guy said in the comment. He says there's loads of YouTube videos about fake Martins. Therefore, the one in that shop's fake. Logic. Yeah, I'm not saying you're saying that, Dave. I'm saying that's what the guy was saying, because he's seen a video that fake ones exist, and this is China, so I don't think the thoughts were even that quick. Sorry, I'm now being quite nasty. Definitely do merch, but don't be lazy about it. I've done that when I was producing podcasts, and before that when I ran an online poker forum. Yes, I think you're right about merch. I wouldn't want to put anything out that I didn't like, and I don't want to put anything really with my name or face on it. I've thought of other things. I've got one idea for a shirt, but I think I need to have like 3 or 4 before I can, and I've had that idea for ages, before I can do anything with it. Something that's more universal and would be funny. Anyway, Stevie T says you make as much from the haters and the lovers. There we go. Search for Tone's going to do a second channel reacting to Mile House videos. That will blow up. That'll be awesome. Trey, much love to you all out there, and Steve, appreciate the good hang and great stream. See you all next time. See you, Trey. That's a good indicator to me that I should probably be getting out here. Sorry. I'm totally enjoying everybody here sticking around. How are we getting to? We're getting close. How's this, by the way? Feedback on a really long stream. If you're watching on catch up, are you still here? Surely not. If you're still here on catch up, let me know. And well done for sitting through this. I'm very impressed. James Tejeda. Expensive mid-priced guitars such as the Yamaha Standard Plus and the Fender Advanced Strat Plus are having their prices lowered if they don't sell fast. Interesting. Actually, I was looking today for after watching, sorry, going way off on all these tangents here, the Giacomo Turra video. I was watching the Andy one when he was at NAMM and he was going over his D'Angelico. It's actually a really cool guitar. So I noticed that. I was thinking, hey, I quite like those specs actually. I thought, I bet I can get one cheap used now, and it'd make a great video for the channel. But I never heard it. I couldn't find one cheap. But we'll see, because apparently they've been taken off of like D'Angelico's site. Anderton's removed the video and everything. Sorry. Anyway. But yeah, Yamaha Pacifica Plus sounds like a good idea. See you later, Jed. Thanks for coming, mate. Jojo loves Stuart Lee as well. See him live. Brilliant. Nathan Champion's in. Even Stephen and I have been hiding and watching the stream. I've been getting trolls and negative comments too. I guess it just means we're all doing a good job. Congrats on the 6.5k. Oh, thank you so much, mate. I didn't even think I was there yet, am I? But thanks, mate. Cheers. Right, where are we? Right, we're getting there. Cyborg, keep on keeping on, mate. Your channel is definitely going places. Thank you. Oh, and there's Steve Murphy as well. Absolutely agree with Cyborg Guitars. Steve Murphy's here coming tomorrow, I think, to buy what's left of the parts caster. Do you remember my gold telly parts caster? See, look, I've got the pick guard and control plate off it. My mate Steve Murphy is buying the body and the neck. Beautiful neck. He likes the specs, so good for him. Ryan from 60 Cycle Sum says he loves the trolls and the negative comments. Yeah, that's. I mean, I don't hate them either really. I'm glad they don't affect me. It's good. Just let the trolls go shave their backs. Me, myself and I, how you doing, mate? I see the China video just like many others from the other countries. Good for you, but they don't help me in any way. Know what I mean? I still like them though. I totally get you, mate, yes. John Little, late to the chat tonight. Bit of a serious theme, it seems. If people don't like your channel, they don't have to watch. I, for one, find it entertaining and informative. Keep up, thanks so much, mate. We're getting other positive comments now. And people just turning up. What's going on? We're getting out of here. Right. Mick Marshall, hello. Thanks for coming, mate. Still here, Greg Green, thank you. Everybody still, oh, thank you all. Right, I think it's time to call it. That's almost 2 hours. Voice can't handle it. I never done Chord of the Week. I promise I'll do it next week, right? Promise, sorry. Oh, this week's live stream was sponsored by Crownfield Cocoa Shells. Available from your local Lidl. That's a 500 gram box. Excellent. Right, thank you all so much for hanging out, putting up with me for this long. Thanks for letting me get all this stuff off my chest. I had so much I wanted to talk about. And thanks for all the ideas and suggestions as well. This is exactly what I was actually after. So, great. Okay, let's get out of here. Thanks for watching. Until next time, see you later. That's the wrong thing. That's the pole. See you later. Camera. See you later. Absolutely professional. Here, did the background music run out? Let me check that, because I know that's only got about 2 hours on it. I can't even find it. It's maybe run out. Here we go. Oh no, it's still playing. It's got about 20 minutes left. Right, okay. I'm getting out of here. Thank you all so much. You're all the best. End stream somehow. Cheers. Remember, Mile House video tomorrow, Friday, 6 PM UK, right after John Robson's beer o'clock stream at 5 o'clock. Right, see you later. Cheerio. Bye.